that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning, this is Steve Mazzone from Ocean State Running, and we are here at the Arnold's Mills Road Race. I'm here alongside Jim Dandino. Jim, I think you know that voice. I just sang that national anthem. So we're here again at the 53rd annual Arnold's Mills Road Race, and we have a great field here today in absolute perfect weather. Jim, who are some of these top runners that we have? I see Brian Doyle over there, a three-time Arnold's Mills champion.
Yeah, Brian would have to be considered the favorite, even though he hasn't raced in quite some time. He's the head coach now, cross-country coach at Davidson College in Charlotte, North Carolina. But we have a good field here today. Matt Bouthelette could certainly challenge for the title. We have Nick Celico with Joseph Dautrice, so it's going to be a fun and hopefully competitive race today.
And Jason Riley, a former Cumberland High grad.
Yeah, Jason coming off his first marathon victory in 2 hours and 33 minutes. So should be a fun day, and get some solid runners here today for sure.
So we are getting ready for the start. And Jim, a race that's obviously close to your heart, being a two-time champion here.
Yeah, it's great to see. Jack Thornhill will be running his 50th in a row here today, and Jack is scheduled to be our starter today, our official starter. Pretty amazing, 50 years in a row.
Yeah, and I believe this is one of the oldest races in Rhode Island.
That is correct. That is correct.
So we are off, and Jim, I remember a few years back we did this race, and Bobby Hartnett took the lead and was out of sight right from the beginning. I think it's going to be a really close pack today.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, we see Brian with the shades on off to the left there, wearing the famous Johnson and Wales jersey his dad wore all those years. Ben Drezick, another one of our favorites. He's tucked in on the inside right now. He's going to be a 50th senior at UMass Lowell. He's a steeplechase specialist with a 2:53 best, but he's also a national qualifier in cross-country Division I, which is very difficult to do. Looks like we're off to a pretty good start here. I don't really feel any wind whatsoever today, which is amazing. So no humidity and no wind. You really couldn't ask for better weather on the 5th of July here.
This is a perfect day for some fast times. You're talking about Nick Celico. I was just talking to him earlier. 14:39 not too long ago for 5K. So I think he's definitely going to be one of the favorites here.
Yeah, former Hendricken runner and University of Rhode Island star. I mean, he's really one of the guys, up-and-comers in the state of Rhode Island for sure. He's certainly one of the guys to watch today.
And right now, it looks like Brian Doyle and Ben Drezick right behind him.
Yeah, I see Eric Holmes off to the right, too. Eric ran for UMass Dartmouth. He was a steeplechase guy, too. And I see Henry Denon, too, a high school soon-to-be senior, right? Cumberland High. That's all the way off to the right there, too, to the left of Ben Drezick, correct?
I believe so, yeah. And it looks like a relatively conservative pace right now.
Yeah, they're running together, kind of feeling each other out right now, but I don't think it's too slow. I think they're still going to be under 5 minutes, maybe in the 4:55 range for the mile, looks like, just from judging their cadence right now. But we'll have to wait on that. We're only still under 2 minutes into the race, so it's a little bit early still.
So the one thing that's good about this race is we're finally able to run a race. Last year we were virtual, and now more and more races are opening up just like today. And it looks like we have over 400 entries, I think.
Yeah, that's fantastic. For COVID, you never know. It's just nice not to have a mask on, and hopefully we've entered a new age here, a new era.
So one person that isn't here today, Aiden Kearney, originally was scheduled here, I guess. He woke up, his foot wasn't feeling so great, and he decided he wasn't going to chance it, but still a great field here today. Yeah,
he's a junior to beat Elon. He certainly would have been one of our favorites. Instead, his brother Keegan's going to run, so Keegan's one of the top guys in Rhode Island as well. So right now we have Brian Doyle, Ben Drezick leading the way. I don't see, a little surprised, Matt Bouthillette is not up there, but I see Celico sitting in as well. Jason Riley running with Eric Holmes in the little second pack there, but again, I don't understand why Matt's not there. He might not be running all out.
I did talk to Matt about 5 minutes before this race, actually, and he did say he hasn't raced in 16 months, but he's gonna probably try to tempo it. But usually some of those guys, when they tempo it,
Right.
it's still about 20 minutes, which could win this race.
Exactly. Matt's so talented. He's the Rhode Island record holder in the 3,000 meters. I think 8:16. He's run 8:53 in high school for 2 miles. He's run 14:08 for 5K, which is 4:32 pace. So he's quite talented.
Yeah, he ran 8:51 at the Brooks PR, the 3,200 state record.
Yeah, that was I think 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 2016.
And I believe that same day, his teammate DJ Principe won the 5K at the New Balance Outdoor Nationals.
That's right. That's right. So we have a pack now of 6 runners who have pulled away, and we're coming up to the mile mark soon. So yeah, still Brian Doyle, Ben Drezick.
Yeah, Nick's in there too, Nick Celico. He was third, I believe, a few years back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Nick had a solid career at Hendricken, but he's really like he's put in the training now. He looks very fit, and he's looking good right now. And Ben looks to be putting in a little bit of a surge here.
Now, Jim, I know we've had 3-time champions. Have we ever had a 4-time champion?
Bobby Doyle is our only 4-time champion there. So 4:52 at the mile, 4:52. So we got Ben Drezick. Watch it here. Brian Doyle, Nick Celico. Yeah, they're moving along pretty good. I mean, they're running, well under 1940 pace, which is certainly a solid time here.
Yeah, it's funny, Ben told me he was doing a tempo run. This doesn't look like a tempo run.
They're not tempoing this thing today.
You know, what happens is when you're a competitive runner, sometimes this can happen. You can say a tempo and then you get in the race and you just want to go. Do we know who number 700 is?
Do not have that in front of me right now.
So Ben, I believe, was third in this race a few years back too.
Yes, that's correct. Ben was third in 2018.
So we got a pack of 4 pulling away from Brian Doyle. But you can't count him out.
He's too strong, too experienced. Leaders might have went out a bit quick, so we'll have to see if they stick together, run together. But I'm sure that Ben's had this race on his mind too. Being a hometown guy.
Jim, what would you say about this course? It's definitely deceiving. I think it's moderately challenging. I mean, they had that hill right at the beginning, and then the tester at 3 miles. And my guess is, whoever on top after 3 miles on that incline, it could be the winner.
Yeah, I think that's the make or break in this race for sure. I mean, it's a short but steep hill, and it's one where you really have to dig down, especially where it comes in the race. It just comes at that point in a race where you really are you're tired, and it's certainly a challenging. So we still have Drezick, Celico right up front.
Yeah, and they're looking pretty comfortable. My guess is we're going to see this pack together for a while, and then somebody's just going to make a move.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you look at Brian Doyle, it's like he's actually catching up to him.
Yeah, I think they probably slowed down a little bit from their pretty quick start. So
I was talking about a 4-time champion. Here I am forgetting about Chris McGill.
Yes, that's correct.
A 6-time champion.
A 6-time champion.
Who is in this race.
And we actually have a 6-time champion in the women. Karen Smyer is a former Ironman triathlon champion. We're going to have him come speed up a bit. You know, I know it's tough right here.
Okay, we got to catch up to our lead runners here. But as you can see, they are way ahead of the rest of the pack. I don't know if you can see way back there, but they're a good, I would say, at least 45 seconds, if not longer. Well, I guess we can give you an angle here that you don't normally see in a race.
A wheelchair athlete here.
Mike Martinelli over there.
What?
I'm going to see if I can get to the front of the truck. Yeah, we got some congestion here, so that's why we're behind the lead runners, but we'll be ahead soon as this breaks up. But again, Brian Doyle. Looks like Brian Doyle is right.
Yeah, that's Brian Doyle,
back
Nick
in the lead.
Celico. Yeah, Ian Stella's falling up the pace right now, a former Providence College runner. Yeah, at 2 miles we were 9:51 at 2 miles, 9:51.
And it looks like they are picking up the pace.
Yeah, they're going down a hill right now, then they go up a slight hill here. But we're down to 3 right now at about 2¼ miles. Two former Hendricken kids.
That's right.
Doyle and Celico.
Different years though, right?
Oh yeah, much different years. Brian's a 28 years old, so he graduated from Hendricken in 2010. Initially went to Northeastern before their coach ended up leaving, and transferred to Providence College, which he had a great career. Yeah, the weather is almost perfect today for a summer road race here.
It really is. So what are you seeing out of these guys? Is anyone looking?
Celico looks really relaxed here, and he doesn't seem to be pressing at all. I mean, all the work he's done, and he's been racing too. That's the key. He's been racing, so he knows what that feels like. Some of these guys may not have been racing for over a year, so. I mean, a recent performance of 14:38 or 39 on the track would certainly translate to something well under 20 minutes on a day like today. It's some competition, so.
And that's what often wins this race.
Yes. Yeah, Yeah, he looks like the guy who certainly looks like to be in control right now. Things could change quickly. We're going to be making a left turn coming up.
Now it looks like Nick's making a little move right here.
Looks like he's made a little bit of a surge there. Yep, he's surging down this hill for sure. Yeah, Nick Celico's clearly in the lead at this point.
Like I said, I think if he can get to that hill first, on the top of that hill, it could be his.
He looks well in control too. Here we are, 53rd annual Arnold Mills Road Race, coming up to 3 miles soon.
And again, Nick Celico making the move just looks like around 2.5 miles, maybe a little further, and picking up the pace and increasing his gap here.
Yeah, that looked to be a 4:57 mile from Nick, so he's got probably about a 3-second lead right now. Under a mile to go.
So what's he running, about 9:50?
Yeah, he's running about 19:50 pace right now, so that hill might take something out of him, but we got a pretty fast finish, so. But his lead's only increasing. Come on, speed up, man. Speed up, speed up.
We gotta speed up.
Speed up, speed up!
Again, Nick Celico, former Hendricken star, going to work here. Brian Doyle looks like he's moving into second. I don't know if he's trying to make some kind of move over here.
Yeah, I believe Nick has eligibility left at the University of Rhode Island. It might be a case where, you know, with the coach just resigning, that he may not use that eligibility.
And actually, our last champion here in 2019, Bronson Venable, also a Hendricken grad. So
yeah, they certainly have history. And Bronson was a 2-time winner here. But Nick Celico, this race is definitely in. Brian Doyle's moved into second.
And here's the hill we're talking about right here.
Yeah, he's powering up this hill quickly though.
And it doesn't seem like it's too much of a problem for Nick.
Running by the mayor here.
So Nick Celico taking charge here at the Arnold Mills Road Race. Again, the 53rd annual. You don't hear that too much. A great race, a great tradition here at...
Quickly, move up, move up, move up! Keep moving, keep moving!
Running down Quaker Lane, we got a little over a half mile left.
About a half mile left. Yeah, I know. Nick's built his lead up to about 75 yards right now.
And Brian Doyle has moved into second. But it's all Nick Celico today. Making his move right around 2.5 miles and then just increasing that gap.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that is. That's got to be about 20 seconds ahead of Brian Doyle.
No, yeah, he's probably about 10 seconds right now, actually.
10 seconds.
how we can kind of enjoy it now running down the hill here.
Absolutely.
Certainly no stranger to the Arnold Mills Road Race. Nick looks really good, comfortable. You're right, he might have built his lead to 15 seconds or so right now. Checking his watch here.
Are we going to be under 20 minutes?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're going to be well under 20 minutes.
This race, every year, year after year, always gets great competition.
Yeah.
Never fails.
Let's go, Nick!
And Nick Celico, the winner.
Nick Celico! Nick Celico!
Arnold's Mills Road Race.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be around 19, maybe on the 1930.
So 1923 for Nick Celico, and here's Brian Doyle.
Another familiar face, 713.
Brian Doyle in second in 1942.
So 1942 for Brian Doyle. So it looks like we're going to have close to 4 guys under 20 minutes.
Well, good. This should be under 22. Very close.
He is 19.
20 minutes is after the Drezick.
So 20 minutes
Former winner.
on the nose for Ben Drezick.
Safety in Madison, so
Joseph Doshi. Go, go.
all right. This is just like
Eric Holmes coming. Go, Eric! Come on, Eric! Come on, Eric, you're on the 21 here, let's go! Come on, kick it in! On the 21! Come on, Eric! Eric Holmes, we have Jason Riley now coming. With Henry Denon behind him. With Riley.
So past and present Cumberland High runners. Jason Riley, Henry Denon.
Go, Henry! Go, Jason! This is Keegan Tierney here. Matt Nicolette behind. Let's go.
Sorry I passed you guys.
Oh,
It was like,
Can you guys load up the trophies in the order of there's trophies in there? Just,
Come on, Brendan! Get Brendan!
Love this. at it.
The last 2 miles.
Way to go! Good job!
Yeah, a lot of
Is it Alec?
No, that's right. Hey, Tom. Do we know how the wheelchair is going?
Grab it. Just going over the front. We're still waiting for our first female. And here we have it. First female, right? And there's Chris McGill, our 6-time champion of this race, still running.
All finishers, first woman. Have skin.
Who is the first one? Go, Steve!
What?
Oh, that's what I'm
Go, Nora! That's a woman. One of the ones Go, Nora. Second woman, Nora. Go, Connor!
Good job, Connor!
He's good to go.
Nice. Good to go. Hope your brother didn't get lost. 1923? Let's see together. Celico? Face change. No. Is he a senior? No. I said 1923.
It's good.
He's in. Yep.
What's up next to you?
I'll do a few more. Yeah, I want to do blessing. Either blessing or I love the bar race. Sometimes I double up depending on my schedule. Yes, always try. I'll be doing Boston. Yeah, I'm interested in doing they're taking off. She's up there too. How bad? I took my stuff from marathon.
Go, Troy!
How you doing?
Yeah, for the most part. I was actually in Montreal, but I took a chance on
Everything's good, huh? It was a great day for it, huh?
Oh,
Beautiful, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Beautiful.
yeah, good to see Joe healthy, you know, I mean.
Yeah, about time, right?
Yeah, I recognize him with those tattoos, though, you know?
The tattoos, yeah, he's got the tattoo. He cuts his own hair now. He's got the tattoos, got a little beard going, you know, so yeah.
Go, Meg! Go, Megan! She's always got the,
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Come on, Jamie!
Nice.
Don't be harassing each other.
Yeah.
But Joe looks like a man now, you know?
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got the beard going, he's got the short hair, he's got the tattoos, he's got some muscles going.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
That's what happens when you send him away to college, right?
Yeah, absolutely. How are you, brother?
Good, how are
to
you?
see you, very good. Used to see him on a weekly basis, right?
He's unbelievable.
Take care, guys.
All right, man. We'll talk. Stay healthy.
Joseph.
Oh, wow. The other guy was Jim Foley. I read him. I saw him at a party last night, actually. Party.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Who?
Jim Corey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just Sal. Sal Corey, the guy that threw the Come On Fest.
No, different family guy. He actually lives in New York, but he comes back a lot. His parents died and taking care of the house. Go Moose!
So did you see that woman who kept cutting onto the course to take photos? No. So she kept cutting like right in front of you. Not literally.
Still finish strong, RHP!
But I like, I mentioned it, like